Alright guys, how's it going? We've got Widow up at the shop today, and we're hunting some more horsepower. So we've got a transmission cooler leak we gotta fix. That's no big deal. But we have this 85 103. We've had this turbo on this car for several seasons. No shaft play or anything. Still spins great. But it's about time for an upgrade. So we're swapping from our 85 103 T6, 6-blade, over to an 11-blade 92 104. Get all the extra airflow into it. Hopefully just off of having a fresh turbo and it being a little bit bigger. We shouldn't have to change the tune much, but we should be able to pick up a considerable amount with it. So we're going to go ahead and get the 85 103 tore off and go from there. Alright, so we've got our downpipe disconnected, our oil feed and return disconnected, our cold side disconnected and covered just to keep everything out of the intercooler and cold side, our boost reference disconnected, and 3 of our 4 turbo flange bolts out. Now we have to pull this last one out, and then we'll sit it down and get a side-by-side comparison of the two. So as you can see with the 2 turbos side by side, they are nearly identical. This is our old one, this is our new one. Size and space-wise, roughly the same. They're the same frame. As you can see, this is a traditional 6-blade and this is an 11-blade. Obviously, the opening slightly larger as this is a 92 and this is an 85. In addition, we have our quick seal clamp already welded on this one, so we should be able to just go ahead, since they're the same frame size, weld a new quick seal there, tap here for our boost reference, and then go ahead and put the new turbo in once we get the oil feed and drain fittings swapped over. Blade design on the new turbo. So we need a boost reference on this housing. So we're going to go ahead and have to put a hole in this brand new turbo, unfortunately. However, a 8th NPT tap takes a 21/64 or type R drill bit. So we're going to go ahead and one at a time drill through progressively larger until we get to our 21/64, and then we'll run a tap through it. And just like that, we have our hole pre-drilled and our tap. So it's time to go ahead and tap this. We have our 8th NPT taper tap. So it's going to go through here. We're going to make sure that all these threads are cleaned up. There's no chunks of metal in here from a previous use. And this is a taper tap, so it's going to go through. Kind of difficult to turn until it gets to about here where the threads even out, and it should turn pretty easy. Right there, we can smoothly spin it back out. So we're good to go. As you can see, we've got our nice threads right there. So now we'll go ahead and test fit a fitting. As long as everything's good, we can get our clamp welded on and this turbo in the car. New turbo's all tucked in there, nice and tight. No tension on anything that shouldn't have it. Everything fit perfect. It was almost a dead drop in, besides having to weld a new quick seal onto this one. Came out pretty clean. All we got to do is bleed the oil feed line, the drains reconnected, and then heat cycle everything, retighten all of it just to make sure everything's tight, and then go ahead and get the downpipe lined with the bumper, and we're ready to do some 2-step tests.